go right into. We got a Snake and Banjo. Of course, Tearbear coming out of San Diego with that Banjo.
So what you're saying is actually right now it should have been Nico and K9.
Right now, right now it should have been Nico and K9. A little bit of the bad blood match, but we don't have to see that. Instead, we retreated to this underdog story. Let's hope the miracle continues for both of them, and let's get right back into the action.
It can only really continue for one of them, so we'll see who does it. Will it be the veteran, seasoned player Tearbear, or the foreign invader here?
And it's looking like an old school match where they're just, trying to find their way through the projectile walls. Both the characters going to be playing a lot of their game plan around those projectile explosions between the grenades. Oh, I guess grenades on both sides, right?
They both got grenades.
Yeah, you got the Michael Bay movie coming out, grenades everywhere. And sneaking right in there with the forward air coming out from Banjo. Just a nice, quick trying to find his opening. And he's off stage. This could be a little bit of trouble, especially with Snake.
All right, he's able to use the side B to recover back to the stage. Uses the second one to get the hit in.
And he got underneath Tearbear. He's in a little bit of trouble trying to just get back and battle his way back to the stage. Rody doing a good job, but good coverage by Tearbear to use that C4 to get his way back and fight his way back onto the stage. And right back into that neutral play of just throwing explosions left and right. And you actually see Rody mixing in those eggs too, along with the explosions, just kind of mixing it up on Tearbear, keeping him on his toes.
Well, actually, the Banjo is Tearbear.
All right, I got it backwards. Yeah.
It's a little confusing because Tearbear's tag says Ruby on it too.
Oh yeah, that's where I saw I was thinking halfway through. How did I get into that trap? But it is you got Rody versus Ruby, so. Got a little dyslexic commentary going on. Which is funny because I even told you, Tearbear's using the Banjo at the beginning of the match.
You were the one that told me, All right. Nonetheless, first stock skill intact for both players here. Wow! He actually snuck past the Nikita with the side B and got the stock port from across the stage. I don't know if that was bad DI because I know it's strong, but
that move is super strong. And it's just one of those situations where I kind of feel like Banjo's going to have a better time in terms of zone breaking as long as he has Wonder Wing, in the wings ready to go. And Tearbear's just going to try to figure out how to clean up this stock. He has that brawl-like patience, not even going in. Maybe even a little too patient, just kind of letting Rody or letting Tearbear get away with, controlling the stage. It did it again, getting them mixed up. It's been a little while. We're talking about REBIRTH, right? I haven't commented in a hot minute. Well, we're back into it. There's the up tilt. Rody's on the board.
All right, we're at even stocks now. 2% differential for these two players. Not much at all. And that's 2. That's a real 2%, not 2.2.
The true 2. And that's actually a really good job on Rody's part, just kind of keeping himself in the game. It could have really gotten away from him. Just, oh my God, Tearbear working on those grenades. Using that grenade to extend the combo on the drag down back air. Oh, a little bit of trouble though. Some misfires coming out from Tearbear, literally hitting himself. But he's doing a good job of that brawl style, keeping Snake in the air and at disadvantage. Rody's doing everything he can to get back. Good air dodge back to the stage. Good sequencing.
114 now on to Tearbear here. Rody doing a really good job of picking up the pace here.
And it looked like Rody was trying to scout that out. He had the Wonder Wing shielded, but it blew up the grenade. Oh, tried to get the running up till not quite enough distance.
Just barely misses. Oh, okay. Calling out that spot dodge from a mile away, charging up the bird slap. I almost called it something else.
The forward smash, cleaning up the
we're
stock.
at church right now. I can't.
Hey, I think it's Saturday, right? It's not congregation's not in session until Sunday. And there's that grenade coverage, and he's got the eggs coming out, and Rody just trying to figure out how to clean up the stock. Tearbear playing very, very slow, very safe, but gets hit by a Nikita. Maybe caught sleeping a little bit on his projectile wall.
Yeah. All right, we're down to the last stock now. 43% make it. Wow, okay, just going through the grenade with the Wonder Wing.
I thought Rody was about to start styling off stage right there once he got the dare, but yeah, Tearbear able to get back, and just Tearbear keeping him mixed up. And he's getting a little predictable with those side specials.
Oh, dude, I thought he was going to forward air him right there. Oh, dude, that would have been so crazy. I think he would have sniped him out of the Wonder Wing, dude.
I don't know. Wonder Wing's a little crazy. The invincibility on it, I never trust that it's going to work. And that was a waste of a Wonder Wing right there from Tearbear. A little questionable. He's only got one left. You got to keep that in mind from the gauge.
Yeah, and it's the last stock too, so he's just not going to get any more of those. Back air right there, really good one.
Yeah, from a strategic standpoint, Rody's got to get him off stage. Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, caught the mash out on the jump and getting the up tilt it for the first stock, or excuse me, the last stock of the first game.
That was like the first grab that I think Tearbear might have landed that entire game.
Not surprisingly though, because Banjo's grab game is like, it's like okay at best.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have like too many grab combos, and like the berry itself is pretty much a like dysfunctional one. Like,
right. Well, at least you know it's a function of percent, right?
Yeah,
I think at the competitive level, if you're good at mashing and just do it ahead of time, you can get out of it. But I've seen some people get out of some absurd percents going into Game 2 right now, and going right back to Pokemon Stadium 2, reminding myself, Tearbear, Banjo. Because he's a bear, so we're in there.
Yeah, there we go. Now you can't mess it up, dude. If you mess it up,
I can mess it up, but if I mess it up, then they gotta put the subs back in and send Lux back into retirement for sure. There's a lot of grenades coming out, and the projectile walls are building. Yeah, there's some funny videos that you'll see from Smash history of like in the Brawl days of characters just throwing projectiles back and forth on the stage, and that's a big reason why this game died. And I'm not calling out both of our players for doing something like that, but both players are throwing out a lot of projectiles right now. I'm not actually, getting into it.
You're not calling them out for doing that right
I would never say that they're just throwing projectiles at each other, but they're kind of just throwing projectiles at each other.
They definitely are.
Now they're boxing inside and out, and it looks like, Rody's definitely doing a better job of trying to get in and control the match. I think if you're Rody, you spent a lot of time that last match at disadvantage just trying to battle back the entire time.
All right. So, I mean, so far, from what I can tell, Rody does a really good job in neutral. In fact, even takes the percentage lead in most scenarios, but Tearbear just being maybe a little bit more fundamentally sound and a more like seasoned player. He's like has the experience to kind of not let that get to his head,
right?
And also just respond back with more defense to force Rody to eventually approach.
Yeah, Tearbear's like, you merely adopted the camp. I was born of it, right?
You didn't play Brawl Wi-Fi. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know where Rody's been. He's from Chile. That's all I know.
Oh, he's from Chile. He might have that.
They have even worse Wi-Fi. They're actually born in the lag. Take it back.
Right.
He knows all about it.
From the Wi-Fi days where Zero just lagging on everybody, but beating everybody, There you go. But they're both pretty much even after, you had Rody kind of out to an early lead. So good job on Tearbear battling his way back into the stocks. Let's see if he's able to recover. Nikita's up.
And it's exactly that, man. It's all thanks to Tearbear's like willingness to not be stubborn and overcommit or play too aggressive. He just kept playing the defense until he made the percentage back.
Right. Although at some point, I'm going to start having to call out some of this play calling in terms of his use of side special. Maybe a little overzealous, because that's such a potent zone breaking tool. He seems to be getting, it's kind of obvious places where it ends up getting shielded. Yeah,
the only thing I would say to that fact is that I like that he's using them in that fashion because he is at 142%. He's got to make use of all 5 of these Wonder Wings before he loses that stock, because otherwise you're not getting the most mileage out of them.
That is true. You want to make sure to use all of your resources when it comes down to it. I thought an up tilt was coming out, a little spot dodge special from Rody, but no dice, and he's in trouble on this platform. He just waited patiently and shield. Both players seem to be playing that slow, deliberate pace. Here's the grab. Oh, there's a grenade, though.
Coming through, saving Rody. Ooh, he almost landed into that C4, nonetheless. Dash attack going to take that first stock off of
literally that full range dash attack taking the stock.
That was a long first stock, man. We're already 3 minutes into the match.
And I think Tearbear had a dropped input right there because it looked like he up tilted on the platform instead of doing another up air to keep the juggle going. But he's got a stock lead and he's trying to build on it. Kind of the same recipe for the last game. Rody's got to find a way through this zone and take the stock. And we are still in best of 3, so
yeah.
Just dancing around. Yeah, he's playing a little tentative, I feel like. Yeah.
Definitely hesitated in that situation where he could have thrown out the up tilt. Instead, just held shield, and Tearbear was able to get away.
Here we go. Tearbear's got him at disadvantage again. Took the chance of throwing out of a grenade. Wow.
Whoa! Whoa! What? How did that? What did he combo into the Nikita from?
He had a grenade, I think. Yeah,
A grenade on the platform?
There's a grenade on the floor, actually.
Oh my God.
And I think he used the Nikita, kind of caught Tearbear sleeping for once.
Dude, he knew where that. He knew that was the setup he wanted. Like, dang.
And there's that Wonder Wing catching him out of the roll. And oh my God, Tearbear almost comboed that into the grenade. That would have been absolutely godlike. And yeah, Tearbear's like, really smart, just kind of using that up special to get a little bit more height. And there's that rogue Wonder Wing you're talking about. Edmund with the prophetic play call says, 10 commandments of Banjo. Commandment 1, make sure to utilize all your Wonder Wings. Hits it out of neutral.
If you're not using all 5 Wonder Wings per stock, if you lose your stock before using all 5 Wonder Wings, you did yourself a disservice.
And it looks like Rody maybe a little bit rattled, throwing out a rogue, forward smash, kind of a misinput. All the things are going wrong. Explosions everywhere. Tearbear putting on the pressure. Oh, he's got to stomp the yards. But there's that silencer. You try to get a little momentum, and then the invincibility comes out.
And he's out of Wonder Wings. I did see him initiate a side B, but he fell straight to the floor. I don't think Tearbear's even counting his Wonder Wings.
Yeah, he's playing with house money, but that's part of the the dynamic of it. He has the lead. He has another stock to work with. So coming into this last stock, let's say Rody is able to take it. Tearbear has 5 Wonder Wings to work with to pick up the kill. Pretty much, he's right where he wants to be to close out this game. Just be kind of a matter of can Rody dig deep and make it happen, or is it a little too late? Oh my God! I thought the Nikita was going to kill him. And each trade just not in Rody's favor. It might be doing equal damage, but when you're on your last stock, you got to make it count. You got to make every single percentage count. It doesn't matter if you're just doing equal damage. You got to start pulling yourself back into it. It's not out of the question, but he's got a long road to go. Very good Nikita, almost baited, baited.
Yeah, I think that was a bait.
It's like planned it. Here we go, up air or up tilt, yeah, covered it. All right, Tearbear got a little overzealous, and of course, but he's got so much to work with. And here we go. Let's see, he's gonna do something crazy.
Oh my God!
He went for it,
dude.
and
Yeah,
he's making a play out of it.
Oh my God, this is so tense right now, and he throws out the Wonder Wing. Tearbear successfully taking that 2-0 victory, snatching it out of the clutches of Rody there. Really good stuff by Rody.
Yeah, he had a lot of momentum on that last stock, and it was getting close. I thought, just if he put on 30 more percent, he was in position to maybe steal it, but Tearbear kept his calm and just started mashing side special like Banjos have been known to do on that Wi-Fi machine, and brings it home, and he's kind of the story of the tournament moving into winter semis.